podcast is for conversation and educational purposes only. I am not, let me repeat, not a mental health clinician that's allowed to give you medical advice to go do some dumb shit. Yes, I said dumb shit. I do curse to express my individuality, so if that offends you, then please don't motherfucking listen. Now, y'all, enjoy the show. Are you tired of that bullshit? Tired of that bullshit. Toxic people in relationships. Toxic people in relationships. You may be dealing with a narcissist. Are you dealing with a narcissist? Who puts you down in every argument. Down in every argument. You might be fighting your depression. Are you fighting your depression? Trying to figure out the lesson. Damn, what's the lesson? Maybe you're looking for your soul. Where she at? Where he at? But the dating scene ain't looking great. Well, I'm two keys and I'm in town. What's up? I'm gonna help you lay them burdens down. So please enjoy this episode of the 69ers Chronicle. Two keys. Two keys. Two keys. Two keys. Yeah, this bitch. Yeah. Episode 20. Yeah, episode 20 in this bitch. Episode 20. Yeah, episode 20 in this bitch. I don't really give a fuck about you bitches, 'cause you know that I'ma do my thing. Two keys represent for the bitches doing better, 'cause you know we swing them things. Episode 20, we on. Episode 20, we on. I don't care about your feelings, I ain't sparing nobody. I don't care about your feelings, I ain't sparing nobody. Nobody. Welcome to season number 2. Episode 20, talking about breaking trauma bonds, and codependency. Yeah. Y'all, welcome to the Section Nurse Chronicles podcast. I am your host, Nurse Motherfucking Tuki.
How you doing?
Y'all, I have a very special guest on the line today. Y'all, we have Chachi.
How you doing?
Hey. How you doing, beautiful?
I am better.
Okay, so
Much better.
we're this is what we healing and dealing and everything, y'all. If there's anything that I say that you resonate with, please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and everything, so you can keep in touch and things. But so this episode, we're talking about codependency.
Yes, we are.
And I'm so glad to have my best friend here who I haven't seen forever.
We go way back.
You know the friend that you got to call like, bitch, I ain't talked to you. Do I got to come find you? You know, I know we have our distances. We all got lives and shit, but bitch, I will be like Michael, honey. I'm coming to find you, bitch, but you know it's just because I love you. And so I don't want to, take away from what you just said. You said, I said, how you doing? You said what?
Much better. Much better.
Yeah, and it's something about the way you said it just makes me want to. Okay. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen?
No, seriously, because it's just everybody is different, but we do the same shit.
Yep.
If that makes any sense.
That makes so much sense.
So we do it all differently, but it just comes out at the end the same way. So that hints everybody's journey. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you are an empath and you have been given the what is the word? The authority.
The assignment.
The assignment.
Yes, honey. Yes.
Of being also a healer.
Mm-hmm. Because, healing comes quite naturally. Y'all, this is our conversation.
Yes.
All the time. So we just bring you into our world. But the Lord said when 2 or 3 touch, and agree. Honey, ooh, y'all better stop playing with me. And that's someone. Okay.
Kiki, this is what you. Okay, so the episode is for codependency, So, but this is the thing. I may see myself, and not on myself, but the community shows me in my friendships, hence where we are right now, shows me that I am a healer. But when you're not aligned with another healer,
They lower that vibration.
or a person that doesn't want to be healed,
Honey, lower that vibration.
then you're still giving off energy that they're feeding off of. And that's that. And you're at that point when you are now aware of that, then that's that. What's what codependency?
Yeah.
And
one-sided.
Yeah, it's one-sided. And then but when you wake up though, you stay woke.
I was blind, but now I motherfucking see.
But yeah, it's just and then it doesn't matter for people who, cause me, luckily, and ain't no excuse me, luck didn't have nothing to do with it. Okay,
God.
Period.
You said who? Who is he?
God. God gave me to sit up there and just look at the situation and feel the situation and embrace the situation, because it was days and months on end. I was ready to go, but there was a voice that was still letting me know that I will let you know when it's time to leave, because there's some things I need to show you that you're not gonna do never no more after this. Oh, for real.
But let's rewind, because I can't, like, I didn't hear that. And and this is a podcast for healing, and I love you. And you know that me being a psychiatric registered nurse, y'all, he knew me before I was the stripper. Yeah, I was a stripper before. Yeah, I know. I was a CNA and an LPNRN. So yeah, I'm not ashamed of that, because that's where I came from. So to let them women know, baby, you can do it, and you better. Now wait for it, attack, bitch, and that's something.
That's it. You gotta. That's it. Wait for the attack, because it's coming.
It's coming. Yeah,
it's gonna come. That's guaranteed.
Yeah,
that is 100. That is a receipt.
And you say wait for it.
Just wait for
it. And then
that's
attack. Honey, every time I come out and I'm studying and the teacher's trying to give me a hard time and I feel like I just can't go and I'm tired, I got kids and I'm stressing, and somewhere sometime I got to tap into the source.
Yeah.
And when I tap into the source, it fills me with the energy, and it's just like, wait for it, and then I attack. But sometimes the attack is not mine, it's his. Because
everything ain't your fight.
No,
seriously, everything ain't your fight.
And that's what happened. Once I stopped attacking what I thought I was doing, that's when God showed up, and he showed out. Yes, God. Thank you. So, we're talking, and I don't know if we're behind this.
Girl, we're fellowshipping, honey.
Yeah, that's it. And let's go with it, y'all. So, I love you, baby. Oh, I love you so much.
Yes, I love you more.
Yes. So we're talking about the signs of a codependent relationship. Okay. So y'all, if there's, like I said, anything that we say, like, you identify with, you resonate with, honey, put a black heart down at the bottom and say, I feel you, Kiki. Say, I feel you, Chachi. I feel you.
Yes. Us together, whatever, just... Yeah, share.
And that's on what?
2 keys.
He ain't gonna say that, period. I love you. So the first sign is poor boundaries. So we already talked about, when we talked about last episodes, about what a codependent relationship is. It's like an unequal balance of a relationship where one person is giving too much and the other person not giving enough. And that could be on different dynamics on both ends. But it's poor boundaries because it's like you haven't established your rules. And some people like, you shouldn't think of boundary as rules, but boundaries are your rules. They are your rules that keep you safe. So if I say I don't
Your
like this,
fence,
that's your fence. That's your white picket
your
fence.
shield, however you
Your
want to put
shield,
it.
that is.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
so your boundaries are to keep the good in. And outside that fence, well, the street is and all that, that's to keep those people out.
Bitch, where the fuck you at?
Yeah. That's a good way to put that. Yeah.
How you doing?
So
Yeah.
when you have your
Them
boundaries,
energies.
yes, but you say the outside world is outside my fence, outside my house. But in my yard, bitch, step on it, and I'm a what? For real. Okay, y'all better stop playing with me. When you don't have a fence. Cause sometimes you don't. You might be in an apartment and everybody's sharing one yard.
Was rendered not to have one. That was
Yeah.
brought up not to have a fence. Because it stems from the home. So if you had some narcissistic parents, 9 times out of 10, yes, I was one of those. I'm not gonna grow up and be like my mama, my daddy, and there it was.
Yep. Whoop, there it is. And you are so on point because this is a generational curse. It's passed down from parents to child. Child grows up. Child takes those things from a child into their adulthood, so however you want to say it. But these early bonds that we should be having, we're forming unhealthy attachments. We have unhealthy attachment issues. That's where that codependent comes from, because either somebody wants to be Captain Save a hoe, or somebody's hoe wants to be Captain Save. I don't know. And now you out here looking like this. Dun, 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 dun. Captain motherfucker Save a hoe. But anyways, just because you are strange or just because you have that separation from that family member, sometimes you got to get away. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you put up boundaries. I put up boundaries. I didn't even know what a boundary was. So I'm like 33. Ain't that some bullshit?
It happens.
So I'm like,
and you're not alone. You're not alone.
but when you do, that's why I came with this podcast, so I could talk about this shit, talk about boundaries.
That's
because
right.
when you put up boundaries, when you leave, the Lord say in the Bible somewhere, you cling from your parents, and you go with your man in them, and your family in them, and that's what you do. But it's like you have some parents that are overbearing, and so it's like I had to put boundaries up, and I was like, look, I want to spend time on Thanksgiving with my family in my house. I understand you just got home, you got a lot of things going on, you want us to be there, but no. And so she still put me in the group text. They still talking about turkey. Take me out of this motherfucking group chat. I don't even like group chats.
Why? Why?
Because it's a distraction for me. I'm too busy. I got homework. I got this. I got that. Honey, I don't want to wake up to 132 texts, and half of them don't got nothing to do with me. It's a distraction. I'm not coming. But see, when your parents, some parents, the white families, that compromise with the kids. Like, I know you got your family, so let's do Thanksgiving celebration on Tuesday. You be with your family on this day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then then we'll come back on this day. Because who wants to go out to somebody's house and bring food and gotta bring plates back? I want to eat in my motherfucking house. And I want to lay down and sleep in my house. Wake up and I want to get a piece of pie. But it's like I want to chill. I work so much.
Well,
parents she didn't get that.
Well, I would, since you have brought that up about Thanksgiving dinner, yes, because it is just around the block. Okay.
Yes, it is. This year don't went that fast.
Yes, it did. I think it did.
I
think it did. Yes. So here it is. Then you being you, and us, and me being a part of your circle,
my soul tribe.
Yes, your soul tribe. Then it is my duty to come through if I have the time, and I know I'm not alone in your soul tribe. And then there is not a problem when you're doing quote unquote drive-by, okay? because those quote unquote drive-bys, you don't have to do it all.
Yeah, but see, when you have been at work all day and all night, and 'cause I work 12s, I work night shift. So mine's a 7P,
Hmm.
7A. So on Thanksgiving Day, I still got to cook my food for my house. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And so once I do that and go to sleep, I don't want to have to go over everybody else. I just don't want to drive. I hate driving. And the thing too is, it's just like I don't want to depend on everybody's leftovers to get me through the week. I rather throw my own food away and have those leftovers too. You know, I'm a greedy bitch. I'm sorry, and that's on what. Okay.
Well, this is me coming from me, you know.
Now I have those like selected few, but I don't want to
True,
feel obligated to do that because I'm grown.
true, true. But I mean, my perspective coming from, I don't have any kids, you
Yeah.
know,
Girl,
you
honey, you
know.
could be outside, bitch.
Just
You should
I
be
do
in
whatever
motherfucking
I want,
Las
you know.
Vegas.
So yeah.
Bitch, you should be out here.
That girl, Las
What,
Vegas is
what's,
beautiful.
what's that?
Anyway, moving forward.
Bitch,
Okay.
bitch, hold on, wait a minute. No, rewind. No, bitch. Because that's how they say what goes on in Vegas, stay in Vegas, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Damn it.
True. True. And my
I'm
first
jealous.
Vegas trip, yes, it
I'm
was everything.
jealous, though. So, this episode, we're actually supposed to be talking about codependence.
We are.
I love that. Let's get into that because
Let's get back.
we gonna get
Let's get back.
sidetracked. But bitch, I'm gonna live vicariously through you, bitch. I just wanna, and that's something my mom used to tell me it was so toxic, and she used to try to do that and try to like, live her life through me. But I'm like, no, mama, you had your time.
Yeah, true.
It's my time.
See? And I had the same conversation with my mother, and it was just when I had went. So I had went to from one part of the East Coast, really extravagantly, to the west part of the country
West Side.
yes, of the
West Side.
United States, which was
Golly, I'm going back
San
back
Francisco.
to the bank.
You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, that's like,
Yeah.
when you think about it, there's two really reference points, that two major cities that's in California. That's pretty much about the same difference, but one's going north and one's going south, which
Okay.
north, quote unquote, goes for NorCal and SoCal. And so I was up in
Okay.
NorCal.
That's where they grow out of weed.
We got-
I know they got that skunk. That
It was everywhere. I didn't have. There's no. Let me call the weed man, or
no.
let me get back with you in 20 minutes, and then it'd be motherfucking 40 days and 40 nights before I.
Got your shit. You still
Before I
bad.
got I done sit up there and passed motherfucking weed test and everything by the time they done got me, girl. I'm pissing clean like a motherfucker.
Y'all want to beat him up.
Girl, I don't need no clear gel. I don't need nothing fucking with these
Yeah,
motherfuckers, these
yeah.
weed men in the South. Girl, but when I went out west,
West Side.
West Side, wasn't just North. Girl, it was everywhere. All I had to just sit up and say,
You we
I got-
living. You just swim in it. Just
girl,
like an angel.
all I had to do was like, I
fucking
need some water. It was like, whoop, I got it. Thank
There
you.
it is.
It's sealed up in a patch.
Cute.
And, girl, in a paper bag sack, or however you want it,
It's
in a
cute.
steel glass
It's cute.
jar, whatever you want
It's
it.
cute.
Beautiful,
Professional
beautiful. bud.
dispensaries
Girl,
everywhere.
just,
I just got back from Michigan. I know. Yeah.
Mm.
Ooh,
Anyway,
okay.
yeah.
Let's get to these codependent times that you in a codependent codependent relationship. Okay, so we got poor boundaries.
poor boundaries.
Okay.
So this last one about poor boundaries, two keys. Miss Two Keys. This Tallahassee was telling me about, hey, this is how I want my boundaries, and this is how it's going to be. And so when I had moved in, after was told and was, motivated, motivated and reassured that, hey, because I was like, well, hey, we don't have to rush This is me for real. You know, we don't have to rush. I had a good career.
Like you did everything right.
You know, and I was just like, hey, you know, but he was like, hey, but it's gonna be cheaper. You know, if you just move in with me, and that would save us so much money from going back and forth. And yeah, I believe that. I believe that. And so,
Sorry, y'all, we adjusted the mic because my baby got to hear what he got to say.
so yeah, so I was like, man, and I fell for that. And you know, it's not. Let me, when I say I take full accountability, I feel I take full accountability of me too, because I allowed myself to get in the way. Had already had everything that I needed. I was already at a job that was there in the community of Berkeley for 100 years. And they came and got me for real from a contracted job with me working with the state of California. Come on.
That's
now,
like the CIA coming in. You work for me now, bitch.
Yeah, so and then I had no experience with no plumbing or HVAC, none whatsoever. They hired me just because of one of the outside help that came from the company that, you know, took me from, you know, whatever.
Nobody that you meet is by mistake.
Yeah.
Everybody you rub shoulders with, if it's the person in the bathroom, for the person over here, it was somebody that got you where you needed to be. You just had to be available.
So let me hurry up. So make a long story short.
You good, baby. This is my show.
When it came to me you know, being asked and motivated to move in with this person, Tallahassee taught me more than one thing. One, have I grown the messy, the punkish, and the faggish bullshit. Period.
That's what he said.
Second of all is, it had also taught me how far I have. It finally was resounding of my truth and the reality that I live in with myself. You know, that means that was growth, aka growth. And I outgrew her friendship because I knew her from when I was younger, you know, in my 20s. Now here I am in my 40s. We haven't hung out like that. You know what I'm saying? And I can't fault nobody else but myself. That's why I hold myself accountable, because I should have stood on me at that time. You know? If I really needed me, I should have stood on me and took the time out. But no, I fell for my own desires. And so when I felt my own desires, I sit up and ran to something that, you know, people was warning me and, you know, not warning me, but it was just giving me the pros and cons of the situation. And so when I got out there, Lord behold, it was a really a 50-50 chance. But however, karma let me be real again about my accountability. I had already, previous folks have sent a text message prior to me coming out there and was just like, hey, we don't have to be together. That came from me.
That came from me, bitch.
That came from me. That November, matter of fact.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't matter about your whatever, blah, 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 blah.
But they came for you.
But it came from me. And then I still got a reassurance. Now I understand, and you know, come on out here and we do, and you could send me a plane ticket out there, and you know, you was doing everything to a certain degree. You know, that reminded me of my ex-husband.
You ain't shit, and you never gonna amount to shit.
Okay, and so that too was the codependency that we're talking about. And so when I started seeing and hearing before I even moved out there, my really too late was when I officially moved in.
Yeah. Because they got you trapped. Now they got you bound on paper, committed to them. And then they change the narrative.
Kiki, you would when you had called me, yeah, you called me up, just yesterday, and you called it out, narcissistic, and that's what he was. You- Folks, I was already accustomed to living out in California, was doing very well. I was homeless when I moved out there. Okay, living on mats, but but a bitch like me, girl.
No, honey, will
Folks.
make it mad, make it bring it right
Honey,
back.
great.
Bring it back, bring it back.
Anybody don't know me, I'm a clean hoe. And so, the things that I did with those mats and mother beads that was getting laughed at me and girl, but when they saw what they saw, everybody else started doing the same thing, and we're moving forward. Anyway,
And that's on what?
Tuki.
No, period.
Period.
And so it's just like you made a change there. You knew you had been changed there because you didn't care about what other people thought about you. You just got on your mats. You was up and down, down and down, up and up, and that's how. But it was just like, when you know, it's like, I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed
because
the angels in heaven done sign my name. Let them use your chachi. Let them use your chachi. Come on now. Know I've been changed. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I know I've been changed.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yo.
I know I've been changed.
Because
the angels in heaven done sign my
All right, y'all.
name.
Watch this.
I stepped in the water, and the water was cold. It chilled my body, but not my soul. I said, thank you, Jesus, for the life that you sow. I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. Y'all look, that was straight freestyle. Kurt Franklin, y'all need to sign us. So let's get back into the episode and boundaries and stuff. So another sign of codependency is ignoring your own needs.
True.
And that's one thing you do because in a one-sided relationship, you're so busy trying to make somebody else happy. That you ignore your needs. So eventually you end up resenting the motherfuckers.
That's it. And that's where it comes from.
That resentment. And poor communication. That's another one.
Yeah. Deliberate poor communication.
Yeah, that's like you ain't even trying.
Calculated.
Yeah, you calculation.
Calculated.
Yeah.
Poor.
Yeah, communication.
Communication.
And you know what?
When you know when they're doing it on purpose.
Yes.
Then that's a whole different level of disrespect.
It is.
That's a whole different level of rudeness.
Yes.
I'm just talking about again, my perspective.
Yes.
People, this is Chachi again. I'm just saying.
No, it's Nurse Two Keys too. No, it's Nurse Two Keys
Okay.
too. I was just in the little thing that I was about to broadcast, but y'all know how I be jumping to the gun. But like the nigga took me on trips and spend money and out of trips and out of town. But I just want a good morning text every morning.
But I don't want this to be a podcast seriously about men bashing.
No, it's not man bashing. But if I need you to say good morning to me,
but this is
I
the
deserve
thing.
that. That don't even cost money.
When it comes down to accountability, period. You know, the principle. People don't that word principle doesn't get thrown around
Or accountability.
or accountability as it
Yeah.
should.
Yeah. Come on now.
Okay, so
Angels in heaven done sign my name.
for real, it's so many people that don't about value
They
those
don't
type of
value.
laws, and it doesn't matter if they was not taught that or not. It's got to be again something that you want to live
you
by.
grown as fuck. You
You
can't
want to have
blame
that
your
type
mama.
of energy.
Yeah.
If that's not the type of energy that you don't want, then that's when it comes down to vibrations. If you have two, that's why it got so deep in Tallahassee, folks. Okay. Because I was in a situation where I once was, when I was that magnet attracting the same thing. And two positives will retract each other just like two negatives.
That's like two yins and yins. No, yin. Come on now.
So they're going to naturally repel.
Yes, that's right.
There's always going to have there's always in nature going to always have
Positive.
masculine and feminine energy, also with good energy and bad energy. Okay.
High vibration, low vibration.
And so there you go. And it doesn't and you know, don't be brainwashed how, you know, the radio or the TV or anything or in podcasts, you know, even this one, you know, if you really want to, it doesn't, everyone has their own opinion moving forward.
I don't give a fuck, by the way. If nobody don't like your shit,
yeah.
fuck out. Bitch. No,
Yeah, everybody
But
does
no,
have a voice.
but no, this is a safe place.
But this is a safe place.
This is a
And
safe
so,
place. I'm playing.
you know,
Kind of.
yeah, so it is okay that one vibration does not
It match
the other vibration.
Yeah.
Especially when I had to think about it. You know, it was in my situation, okay? Because you have to realize what force you have and what role do you play in the situation through the good, the bad, and the ugly.
accountability.
Okay.
I dropped my phone, y'all.
So-
Accountability. That was
When it came down to, I made sure in my situation that whatever that person was, Tallahassee, was sitting up there telling the community, you know, their family, whatever, then I made sure that that was not me, because that was not me behind the scene.
But you know what though? Sometimes when you leave a narcissist, you know, like when I left Jason, I didn't tell nobody about what I was leaving for because I didn't want nobody to try to convince me to stay. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes you got to...
Because you know.
Because you know they're going to try to convince you, and because they're on his side, because they
really don't know what's going on.
And then, too, they want his benefits. So if they cut me off, that cuts them off from the fuck they get. Mm-hmm.
But then, too, you have to think about, again, what we're talking about is codependency, okay? Two keys. So... then that's what it is. If you've already been experienced to the codependency already, okay, and then that's what you subliminally,
unconsciously
that's what you, objected to.
Yeah. Until you know better.
Until you know better.
Until you know.
So they're going to sit up there and convince you. See, that's the reason why you had your guardian now. That's why you had your fence up.
Because your body has a way. It's called the Holy Spirit. It's called your gut. It's called when you feel something ain't right.
It ain't right.
Bitch, something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
And when it don't match up, when 1 and 1 don't equal 2, when it equal 3 and 7, bitch, hold on. Let me get my calculator out.
And you still getting the same results, and then you expected something. That's insanity.
That's called manipulation.
And
And
then when you have a narcissist that sit up there and manipulates you on you, because I'm gonna tell you,
it's called
ladies,
it's called
ladies
gaslighting.
and gentlemen.
Come on, baby. Come on, give us the truth. Come on.
When you finally look at the situation, it doesn't matter if it was an hour, a second, a year, 2 years, 10 years, whatever. When you look at the situation and you don't even get a friend out of it.
What do you mean?
When I say that when you're in a situation where you don't get a friend out of the end of it all, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah,
You with a narcissist, because even a friend
will still love you.
will still be accountable.
Even if you don't like them because I made you hurt me, even though they're
That
still a
part.
friend, but they won't be an asshole.
There you go.
They won't come and come try to stalk your house and come try to not to pay child support and won't come try to go fuck your best
You
friend.
outreach to them, just on a humble,
they don't like
and
that.
it's still just cold.
They don't like that. Or it's cold or it's too much. It's one or the other. It's never in between.
But the whole time they had a plot on you.
Yeah, because you're empath.
They had a plot on you.
Yeah, because you're empath.
And they had a destruction path for you. And they had an agenda for you. And you had nothing about it. You didn't know nothing.
Mm-hmm. And you're still protected. What the Lord said, He said, I prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Another part of Psalms, He said, I'll make your enemies your steps You're going to have to walk over them from all the blessings that you done got. Come on now.
To piggyback on that, when you are born in this world, okay, you have two decisions: to either stand on the truth or to stand behind a lie. Because you can't stand on a lie. It's false. It's fiction. It's sinking sand. But when you stand on the truth, it is foundation. It is receipt. It is a fact.
It shall set you motherfucker.
It will set you free. So, and I'm not trying to preach, and I'm just...
No, baby, talk your shit. You better not get on here and I ain't seen you and you disappear, bitch. I don't see you again, hoe. That's how to get you on the podcast right now. Talk your shit.
But no, seriously, though.
Yeah.
Are you going to stand firm on a fact or a lie? And I'm willing to stand firm on a fact.
And the devil is a lie.
It takes so much energy and effort.
Girl, you be in a bed, honey. You don't know if you're tired.
To stand on the truth.
Girl, you be in a bed so tired. You don't know if you're tired or depressed. It's like you got your curtains in the room is darked out and
you still learning, how to, to hold up boundaries with this person and that person, and even with myself, without being judged or contradicted or, it goes deep. It goes deep. But I will say this though, you would know that you're on the right path of leaving a codependency person when you choose you again over anything else. Because they've been choosing themselves from the beginning.
Before they met you, it's like a fight.
Before they met you, during you, and after you. Whoop. So when you start doing what they do with themselves, with you,
okay,
aka when you finally realize you need you more than ever, when you finally realize,
that's when you become the GOAT.
Man, no,
Come
for
here.
real, for
You're
real,
the GOAT, bitch.
For real,
the greatest of all times.
Use your,
and then you can pay it forward or pay it back to other young women
and persons, and just tell them, because you're not the only one.
Right.
They do exist. Grinches. That's a
the
whole.
Grinch.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You got a Miss Grinch. You got a Mr. Grinch. First cousin of Oscar. Goddamn it.
What you say? The bitch look like her lips sucked up.
Honey, when you got a Grinch is when they chewing on that top lip.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that motherfucker so top and chewed in. You know if they grinning or smiling. You don't know.
They look, and they're forced too.
It's forced.
Them cheeks is real tense. But you gotta keep your composure. And that's
what their heart size is too small, too soft, two sizes too small. Man, they do agree. Girl, a Grinch is the Grinch. You gonna know. You don't know.
Sing it again. I like to do it.
Honey, you a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Sucking on the top.
You got one to live in caves and dark spaces and shit. That's real life.
See, look, with you Charlie. We got to keep this show going, y'all, because we have a segment of Surviving Love with Two Keys. If you are new to this podcast channel, I always have some segments while I be doing little things. I have Dear Kiki, that's where you send me a letter or audio or a email to the sexy nurse chronicles at gmail.com, where it's kind of like the strawberry letter. I read your letter, it's anonymous, I give you my feedback. But this segment is not that segment. This is Surviving Love with Two Keys, when I talk about my fucked up relationships and how I done overcame them all. So here we go, y'all. Hope you like. Surviving love with narcissist. Two keys. You gotta be a baddie for me to call you daddy. If you want to fuck with me, these dudes be really spooky. They wanna be your bookie. Surviving love with two keys. They rubbing on your booty. But if they don't have money, well, then they have nothing for me. Cause I'm the baddest bitch and I know I got to get it. Yo, welcome to a segment of, it's been a minute, y'all, Surviving Love with the Two Keys. Y'all, it's been a minute since I've given y'all the juicy, the real, no lies, no fabrication. Don't have to. I don't have to. It costs too much to lie. It costs too much to have to remember shit, honey. You can always tell the same story twice. Honey, y'all probably done heard it 20 times because this is the 20th motherfucking season. Episode. Yes, and that's on what? Okay, y'all. So, believe it or not, I'm actually an introvert. It's like I'm like one of those fake it till you make it type of people. Even though I'm a social influencer, it looks like I'm doing shit, but a lot of shit that I'm doing, you really not gonna know until it happens. Because you got a lot of people preying on your downfall. And I'm the type of person that say, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Not only am I gonna do it, I'm gonna show y'all how I did it and what I did to do it. And you can do it too. And that's somewhat.
Harriet!
And I am currently taking graduation gifts, y'all. I graduate in, I believe, 7 months, y'all. We don't walk these motherfuckers down. When I tell y'all, know I'm not the type of person just walk across the stage. And I just can't walk, honey. I don't even walk across the street, honey. I'm a jaywalk the hell at that motherfucker. Yeah, honey, I might jaywalk, honey, to throw up the J's. Thank you, Jesus. And real quick too, I want to thank you for who have already been supporting me, who's already been like shouting out. Like about over 10% of my audience is international. So I want to holler out my people from the Republic of Moldova, baby. I still see you. I still hear you. I love you. Canada coming in next. Israel, Mexico. Y'all, that's like really literally over 10%. And I can't get half of my friends who they say my friends to even listen, honey. They don't even like to share the shit. But you got motherfuckers over there, over in another country, thanking God for me, honey. That's who I'm here for. Fuck them fake hoes. Tell them don't be trying to get on the bandwagon when I get on. I'm gonna open up my book at the gate and be like, bitch, do I know you? I don't think I do, sis. Good luck. You're gonna have to cross that bridge. You can't cross that bridge, bitch. You're gonna have to get some rope and you're gonna have to run real fast and hope you get to the other side, bitch. Good luck. Goodbye. So anyways, I love, yes, my international listeners. Thank you. There's 20 other countries checking in. I love y'all little exotic asses, honey. I'm gonna come do a tour one day. So y'all, a podcast tour overseas, y'all. I'm fucking with y'all. Y'all take me to all the places. I want to go where all the locals go. Don't try to give me none of that little at the airport. Y'all got, that's how they do you. But anyways, back to the segments. Another reason I stay in hermit mode is, or this mode of solitude, because I'm a Virgo. And so I don't know if you know a Virgo. If you are a Virgo, shout out to the Virgos. Or who have Virgo in their Cancer, Pisces, what is it? First, second moon, one of them. I'm a sun. Sun, moon, rising. And then I think I got some, definitely got some hard Capricorn in there, some Taurus, but this ain't a zodiac reading. I'm just saying, Virgos are creatives. We move in silence. We are pretty talented and beautiful, unique people inside and out. We're always busy. So it's hard to find time to divide our attention because we already overanalyzing everything we fucking do and see and think and hear. Stay on the phone at night, honey, on Amazon. Bitch, get off of Amazon. Honey, Amazon finna be your new home. For real. Yep. No, I'm talking shit. But it's just like people praying your downfall. You know, your jealousy. You just want to kind of keep your blessings in, and you don't want to tell nobody because you want people to pray for your downfall. I guess I'm going to use that as excuse, even though I know I'm protected. But that jealousy just makes it more awkward, you know? I'm done with the awkwardness. So, especially it's a jealousy that you don't even have nothing to do with. Some people will just be jealous of you just because somebody else likes you. I mean, like, you don't think something like you don't think something like bitch, I can't help them unlike me. If you don't like me, maybe bitch, something's wrong with you. Tell them stop playing with me. So, anyways, it's just like in intimate relationships, we overanalyze those too. So I don't know if y'all do this. Y'all do, honey. I put myself on the cross because I want you to understand you're not the only one, baby. What Chachi say?
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Because we do that though, overanalyze, we can end up self-sabotaging ourselves. You know, if we're not careful where we place our energy. So lately, Two Keys been real careful where she been placing her energy. You know, I've been through a lot. I ain't got time for the bullshit. You know, are you tired of that bullshit?
Tired of that bullshit.
Toxic people in relationships.
Toxic people in relationships.
Yes, I am. I am very tired of the bullshit. That's why I protect my energy, and I have been, and I'm proud of being. When I started this podcast, I also started the nursing program. I know, right? And I've been holding on, y'all. I'm still holding on. Well, we got a journey, baby. Healing is a journey. So, but the moment, you know, it seems like I take somebody serious, you know. I might be, you know, put a reel on social media, you know, just to say I'm happy. And I'm so happy with this person, I'm not afraid to tell the world. Or mention them in the episode. But you know what? Lately, your girl feel like she been jinxing herself. You know, I'm going to just put it out there. Because I would say it feels that way. Because I really know the truth. That's that self-sabotage, though. Like, I feel like I jinx myself when I start to express my other person on social media. But I really know that a motherfucker, you know what I mean? If you fumble me, you fumble Nurse 2 motherfucking keys. Come on now. You should know I'm going to tear your ass up on the motherfucking podcast.
You ain't shit. And you never gonna amount to shit.
I told you.
So, you know, when it seems like every time I finally get comfortable, I was like, okay, well, next time, instead of I was with him for 2 months or a month, this time I'm not taking no more pictures with nobody for 2 months. Then the next person 3 months. Then 4 months. I mean, come on now. You know, it's just like you don't want to be embarrassed because the thing is, too, I know my friends. I love y'all. Every one of y'all listening to me. I know y'all always happy for me. Y'all always rooting for me. My soul tribe. Honey, I love y'all. Jasmine, Shalary, just to name a few. I'm gonna put them hoes' name down there. They single. They ready to mingle too. I'm gonna put all my little single friends in the description box below, honey. Call me Nurse 2 Keys, the matchmaker. But just know you better come with your all. Cause we're not finna play with you, and that's on what?
Okay. And don't get it twisted. This is not a thing about posting on social media, because I know y'all like to get y'all little bandwagon asses, panties and boxers in a bunch and shit. It's about not being afraid of what other people think about who you so claim to be a woman. On social media, I seen one thing where one guy was like, bitch, you better unfriend me and we broken up and I'll never talk to you again if you put me on social media. That's his thing, and you can do your thing, but you got to do it the fuck away from around me, because no, what you hiding for? Don't hide. And I don't put a lot on there, but if I feel like I want to be cute and finally express it, and then it just turns to shit, it's like I gotta wait like 5 more months for I post somebody else, because they can be like, damn, Key, you running through these motherfuckers like a choo choo. Calm down. Your little cousin's a hoe. Which way? That way. See, look, if y'all some 80s babies, y'all know, 90s babies, y'all know what the fuck that movie was. Um, but no, seriously though, your man, the one that God has for you, he's not gonna run away from you. He's gonna run towards you. And that's what you deserve. That's what I deserve. That's what I want. Now, if that's not what you want, bitch, this ain't the podcast for you. You need to go do the little dots, little podcast, little things, and you can shake a little booty and things, and go be a little thought, go be hot, make it harder for bitches out here like us. But really, you can't really make it hard for me, because niggas like that I like to fuck with ain't gonna fuck with you nowadays. And that's but now I'm playing about that too, because baby, Hennessy will make any bitch look good, honey. You go to bed with Janet Jackson, honey. You wake up with Michael Jackson, bitch face peeling off and stuff. And honey, I don't know, I can't relate, but I will say, if a nigga done fumbled you before, it's okay, because God has something for you, baby. He love you too much. God loves you too much to just have you going through these, little trials and tribulations, but you gotta go through them so he can make sure that you're ready for your bow ass and not your broke ass. You feel me? Okay. So yeah, y'all don't forget, before you get out of here, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you download me. And so you can keep all the good stuff when it comes in, baby. You gonna get it. I'm gonna give it to y'all. I love you guys, y'all. I'm gonna head and be like a baby and head out. Peace. I